Saliba. Saliba.
That's enough for that.
Welcome back to Gooner Fanzine TV. It's up for grabs. I'm Serge, this is Dan, and we're replying to your comments. First comment is on the Lee Dixon interview, saying there's no one at the club installing the who you are, what you are, and who you represent. Obviously, the famous Rocky Rocastle comment.
What a legend!
Absolutely
what
true.
a legend!
And I think it is a problem at the moment. We don't seem to have that sort of vibe. Like, you know, we've got a lot of players like Ozil just running around being completely useless and not representing the team.
You want more of our views on Mezzo and what's a podcast, but yeah, I agree with that. Agree with that comment wholeheartedly. You know, we need someone who is going to play for the badge, basically.
Exactly.
Need more of them. Need more.
Definitely.
But yeah.
Well done, Steve Murray. Good comment.
Well done, Steve.
Right. After the Burnley game, we got from David Keith saying Lacazette should have scored in the first few minutes. He needs to be dropped seriously.
French Darren Bent.
French Darren Bent. I mean, it's a bit harsh. He needs to be dropped. He needs a bit of form.
He needs to be dropped.
But I mean, what, are you treating him like a horse? You're going to take him out the back and just shoot him between in the ears?
That's a big difference between being put down and being dropped, Serge.
Well, it's the same thing for a professional football player, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, I mean, I'm not a horse veterinarian, but...
You almost said something else then, didn't you? Let's move away from Serge's horse veterinarianisms.
Next one is from Steve Fisher saying, I like Lacquer, but I don't think he's pulling his weight. Yes, he runs around a lot, but ultimately he needs to score goals. If you look at his overall scoring record, it's not far off 1 in 4. Giroud was about 1 in 3, and he would help up the other... It's a bit of a long comment, this, Steve, but I mean, ultimately...
Did you just give up?
I mean, look, I get what you're saying. He hasn't got a great scoring record, but like I said, just give him a break. He needs a bit of emotion. He needs a bit of time.
I mean, no offence to Olivier Giroud, but do you remember that season when we were pushing Leicester for the title and he went on a 4-month goal drought? Ugh. He basically lost the title, so don't even start on him.
And obviously
the fact he was considering a move to Tottenham as well. No thanks. Yeah, Lacquer probably should be dropped in the moment, as I said in the previous comment. But yeah, give him a little bit of time. But don't start comparing.
I suppose
when
you've got Martinelli firing on all cylinders, Aubameyang, top goal scorer. I suppose he needs to be dropped out at the moment. But I don't think you can lose faith in him yet. I think he's still, he was our player of the season not long ago, wasn't he?
Yeah, long live the French Darren Bent.
You love that comment.
What is this comment? Oh no.
From username F***K. I used to get offended when rival fans called Lacazette the French Darren Bent, but it turns out I owe Darren Bent an apology.
That is brutal. That is brutal.
That is possibly one of the best comments I've ever read.
Right.
I mean...
Firstly... Firstly, Toby's done well to find that comment. Secondly, he's not the French Darren Bent. You have absolutely mugged him off.
He's a French Daniel Sturridge.
He can't dance.
How do you know?
That's very true.
Have you seen Lacazette dancing?
He'd have to score to see him dance. Anyway.
Oh, savage.
Still not Darren Bent. That was a good comment.
Yeah,
whoever made that comment, I can't remember who it was. Good comment.
So we got another comment from Steve Fisher. You love it this time, don't you?
Go on, Steve. Big Steve.
Wenger did replace the original defence with Lehmann, Laurent, Toure, Campbell and Cole, which didn't do too badly. That defence has never been replaced. We always seem to have this debate with people talking about the post-Wenger.
It drives me nuts because no one listens to me. I've made this point twice and 2 people have come back. I'm not saying about Wenger and George Graham and all those comparisons. I'm saying that the likes of Dixon and Adams and Keown and whoever coach that defence, and then it's like Chinese whispers. You know when you play Chinese whispers and you pass it on and it changes every time?
Succulent Chinese whispers.
I knew you were going to do that. If you've not seen that video, you need to watch it. But what I'm saying is like Chinese whispers. So the original George Graham defence, pass it down to the likes of Laurent, Ashley Cole, Sol Campbell, Kolo Toure, and they have to pass it on, but it changes. The instructions, get a little bit lost, become different, and that's how it's gone downhill from there. It's basically what I'm saying. So the people who keep coming back to me with that comment, stop. Stop.
Do you want to breathe? Good. All right. Next comment from Kasiri Williams saying Saliba will be a massive success at Arsenal Football Club, and he will surprise many, I'm sure.
We've got a really good chant for Saliba, haven't we?
Oh, we do. It's
on
very
3.
catchy.
1, 2, 3.
Saliba. Saliba.
That's enough for that. Get that going at the Emirates next season. It's going to happen.
It's very simple. It's one word. It's quite easy, really. So hopefully it will be a success. I mean, we desperately need defensive success because at the moment we are quite rubbish. Although now you've got to love him for Mustafi, so hopefully
Beckenbauer.
I'm just moving on.
Sorry.
Next comment is from Aberdeen Odley saying, great
Smashed it
combo.
again.
Murray is definitely not papering over the cracks. The defence doesn't need Koulibaly. Our centre-back squad for the future is Mari, Saliba, Holding, Louise and Chambers. Papa and Mustafi will move on in the summer.
Louise for the future. He's the oldest of the lot.
Well, yeah, I think you're a little bit hopeful there, pal.
And we don't need Koulibaly. Any defence needs Koulibaly. At least I can say his name, unlike a certain member of the Gooner Fanzine TV team.
I mean, I wish we could get him, but he's 100 million, so we're never going to be able to get him. So
Keep drinking Camden Hells. That's how they bought Pepe. I was in the pub for 2 weeks drinking Camden Hells.
I'm doing my solid effort for the team.
Yeah.
Next comment is from Dig Sig Scott. Weird.
You're doing well with the names. I'm impressed.
Cheers, lads. Watching from the semi-quarantine of Lianjing, Yunnan province in southwest China. Great to have your content entertainment to keep a smile on my face. I have confidence in Arteta. I do wonder, though, if he's a little overconfident in his coaching abilities. With his comments of turning Mustafi around, if you can turn him around, then players like Mari and Suarez should become amazing enough.
You mean
to be fair, Suarez. To be fair, he has turned Mustafi around. He's your player of the match and soon to be your player of the season.
I wouldn't go that far. But thank you very much for watching all the way from China. We appreciate everyone who watches, especially when you leave such nice comments like that. Thank you very much.
Respect. Next comment is from Jay King saying, why is there a United scarf in the background? Especially as you can get plenty of Arteta ones.
He just won't go.
It's just
lurks around in the darkness.
It's a reminder. Remember the bad times.
We don't know what to do with it. So if anyone has got any ideas of what to do with Unai Emery, he's right here. Unai is right here. If anyone has any ideas what to do with Unai Emery, we thought about burning it, but it seems a bit harsh considering Serge spent a full £10 English on it.
It was a £5.
And that says it all. But if you have any ideas of what to do with the Unai Emery scarf, nothing too harsh.
It's a reminder.
If you've got any ideas, let us know.
It's a reminder of the dark days, so we don't go back to those dark, desperate days.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, Unai.
Colito El Gooner says, Lath, you're putting on pounds. You look like a sumo wrestler.
Oh my word. That is brilliant. Do you want to know the really funny thing? We drove. Do you remember Liverpool away?
Oh my God.
When we drove and Leif said, I'm on a diet now. And he had a box of an apple and a banana and whatever.
I've never seen a man so upset.
That didn't last beyond roughly 7 days. I mean, yeah.
He's the only man that's had 3 slices of pizza when you're allowed to have 1 at the press box.
Do you know what? It's a funny story.
He just goes back to the queue with moustache on, sunglasses, hat, overcoat.
I was with Leif in the press box once where they take pies around at half time. 1 pie per person. Guess how many Leif had?
I mean, I imagine he just at the box.
6. 6 pies.
You can't be... Leif!
You're a shambles, mate.
Outrageous!
You've been outed in the public domain.
Bloody Nora. Well, I mean, I suppose he's single-handedly keeping the pie industry going, so there's that.
Yeah, Ginsters is single-handedly funded by Leif Youssef. I've never seen a man so sad at Greg's being closed.
Moving on from Leif's dietary habits, we've got...
I think he should move on for them personally.
Carl Williams saying, about the Lee Dix video, those seats were made for kissing, not interviews, but the colours are okay. I mean, a bit random. I mean, cinemas are made for watching films, really. I don't know what you got up to. Filth.
I mean, me and Toby had a little kiss, and I'm joking now.
Just 8.
What?
Don't make me vomit. Right, next comment we got from Hasim Malik saying, Dan Allison Mountney. Yes, he is a chubby Allison. Also,
I actually used to play in goal as well. Did you know that?
You did? Oh.
Yeah, I used to play in goal.
So what was your nickname? We had Flying Potato was Leif. What was your nickname?
Alison Becker, obviously. I was Alison before Alison was Alison.
You're proto-Alison.
Yeah.
Also,
the original Alison. I should be in goal, not you, Alison.
If Dan wears Special Sarah sunglasses, he looks like a fat Noel Gallagher as well.
This is true. This is true. The chubby front line of Oasis.
Elaine Sharp says, has Serge morphed into Grumpy Glenn?
No, we've got Grumpy Glenn and we've got overly optimistic Serge for literally no reason.
Apparently I wasn't optimistic in this video.
When we're faltering and we've got relegation form under Unai Emery, Serge is going, no, we'll be fine. You know, Xhaka's the best midfielder in the world. You know, shut up. Shut up.
I don't think I was that grumpy.
No, you're not grumpy, just overly optimistic for literally no reason.
I spent time with you, mate. I'm grumpy. The next one is Simon Davies replying about Leif's tweet, saying, surely he was being sarcastic, re the sub strength and depth. No, he genuinely wasn't being sarcastic.
Being serious.
He actually thought that was a strong bench. I mean, that's a sign of a man that's just lost it. He's gone. Head's gone. Head is gone.
He's unraveling.
He's absolutely
the end is nigh for Leif Youssef.
The end is unigh.
Make sure you unfollow at Leify29.
All right, and the last comment is from Bad Boy. Great name, saying watching at 4:34 this time.
It gets later
you
by
little
the week.
sausage.
It gets later by the week, doesn't it? It was up at 4 a.m. last time.
To be fair, I mean, you got to watch us. We've got plenty to say and plenty to do.
Also, shout out to the guy on Twitter, Joe. Was it Joe at Joe a certain amount of numbers?
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Joe. We really like that.
Yeah, we're famous.
Yeah, Joe likes our show.
You like us.
Everyone
you really
should
like
our
us.
show. I mean, basically, like, you know, the modern age Chuckle Brothers. You know, with a better ant and deck. What's not to like?
Yeah. Who's Ant? Who's Deck?
Well, you're the short one, so you're obviously Deck.
Fair enough. I don't actually know which one's which, so that's fair enough.
Deck's the short one, as I just told you.
Well, for more insightful commentary just like that, keep watching.
Grab for ups. A classic episode.
Is that all right?